Hey, Orange One here. So we're gonna be starting off this episode with a little bit of hunting. Basically, this is gonna work similar to the last episode, where basically I played a fair amount of the game, and I saved it right before kind of important events in the game, just to give you the highlights essentially. Um, Silas, why are you running towards them? Not a very good idea when you're hunting bulls with these damage settings. You missing? I would really like to get some leather armor. There we go, one of them's down. I think we're gonna need to kill quite a few of them though. Yeah, don't get hit. This is one of those games where I am going to micromanage as much as possible. Let's go ahead and run back, get this body. Oop. There we go. Go ahead and get this one as well. This way we'll be able to start cranking out some of those sweet Hiver vests and other cool stuff. And also it's not as boring. I mean, I could just go buy leather, but it's kind of fun to do it this way. Not very fun for these little calves, though. It doesn't say they're calves, though. It says they're just wild bulls. There we go. Get the other ones over here. I think that's all that you're going to be able to carry, though. But yeah, I found online, I did look it up, there's, in this whole area, there should be a chance of finding bulls. So Silas is gonna be doing that for us. Getting us that sweet, sweet leather for crafting goods. It was definitely a good idea, whoever was suggesting going out and getting some leather down here, because I did see online that you do see bulls over there, but this is just a little bit closer. Oh, and this is kind of a cool little spot. This is a Holy Nation outpost. It's been ruined. Bum, bum, bum. Guess by who? Who would take out the Holy Nation? Yep, you guessed it right. Fogmen. There's just these dudes. It looks like they spawn like this. Just strung up on the poles inside the buildings. It's like a trap. It's like in the buildings, you know? Like if you ever were wondering if the Fogmen were intelligent, I think that's pretty decent proof that they're intelligent. Oh look, there's Hungry Bandits and Holy Nation. Are they just gonna pass each other? And they did look like Greenlanders, so maybe the Holy Nation's gonna leave them alone. I'm not sure. Alright, I think it's time for the next interesting little thing. So I'll cut ahead to that now. So Silas was out, you know, doing his thing. And there's some hungry bandits here that want to talk. And if it goes according to how it did when I was just playing by myself, I wanted to show you the stats of the different factions before. So Starving Bandits is at -10. Let's kind of talk to this dude. Just give him as much as possible. So paying them off. These guys are screaming out. Life's good. I don't like the Holy Nation very much. See, that brought our relationship up with them to -5, so if we find a couple of them like that, we might be able to become friendly with them. Kind of cool, huh? Alright, let's go ahead. That was just something that I wanted to show you. I'll go ahead and cut to the next part now. So I renamed one of our heavy Fogmen Undead. So welcome to the team Undead. Let me know if you want me to charge you off into battle or keep you in the base. you know, I'm a little bit nervous whenever I add someone to the team as who's a soldier, because I'm like, okay, soldiers are kind of bred to fight, right? So I feel like I should send them off, but at the same time, I don't want to be killing off my followers. But you gotta live a little, you know, you gotta live on the edge. Especially with the name like Undead. I figured that you'd probably be like, send me into battle, right? Even though your head only has 100 health and you can't put armor on it. Basically, if you get hit in the head, you'd be dead. That's fine. I also changed the shadow mode on my settings. I think it looks better. I have been using CSM, but now I'm using RTWSM. I have no idea what that means, but I like the look of the shadows a little bit more on this. They're kind of a little bit more shaky, but they don't flicker in and out as much. Like, oh, I'll show you what I mean. If I go to our base, and I look, it's kind of hard to see right now, but sometimes there was light like inside of a building when it shouldn't be inside of a building, and that was getting pretty annoying. With this, it doesn't really do that so much. But when you change the angle that you're looking at, sometimes the shadows kind of shake a little bit. I don't know. It does bother me how these things don't cast shadows onto the wall behind them, but I still love you, Kenshi. So, oh, I did want to tell you guys a little funny thing. It just reminds me of like Kenshi and like Caves of Cud, like thinking about like sci-fi and stuff. But this one student of mine, he was wearing a NASA shirt. And we were doing this thing where kids get to research about planets and try and figure out how to terraform the planet so humans could survive there. And instead of actually reading up stuff on how to terraform the planet, you know what he was doing? He was looking at memes. It's like, dude, how can you be wearing a NASA sweatshirt right now and not be excited to look up like how to terraform, you know? It's just, it's so weird how like NASA's like almost this like fashion item now. And it's really cool to see kids wearing that because they're like, yeah, science, space, you know, all that stuff. But then sometimes I feel like they're just wearing the clothing and not really into what it means. That makes me sad because I really like that stuff, as you can probably tell by me playing like sci-fi apocalyptic games. Alright, let's go ahead and let's go to the next bit, yeah? So we were just minding our business and this giant group of fogmen came charging at me. And so we're gonna have to fight to defend ourselves. Also, we split up our different teams. Kind of would like all of you guys that are back here to be like staying back here. I think these soldier drones plus the crossbowers have this covered. Oh, keep on staying back there. Yeah, we seem to be wrecking them pretty good. Nice. Oh, knight. Do you not be trying to melee these dudes? Seems like a terrible, terrible plan. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Well, you can see our defenses work pretty well. I do need to get people on passive orders so they don't come charging in trying to kill every last fogman. Because what is going to happen is we'll have workers that are just getting like shot by crossbows and all kinds of things where they'll just get like domed by one of these blunt weapons, and with these settings I think that could totally kill them. It's a bummer none of the Fogmen survived that. It would have been nice to grab a couple of them and turn them into our soldiers. Like this dude right here. Or workers at least. Oh yeah, also we've extended our vegetable farm production. Did I show you guys this? I've got Kite Weaver going on the leather. He's producing leather vests, trader's leathers, and rattan hats. Those are the only things I can make. I thought I had the ability to make like plated something boots, or not boots, pants, but I think we need the engineering research book for that, so we're probably not going to do that anytime soon. Excuse me. Alright, let's go ahead and cut to the next part, yeah? Alright, Danger Dom. This one's for you, man. We found a hive patrol, Southern Hive patrol here. In case you guys are unaware, these guys are immediately hostile to anyone who's not a Southern Hive. They have a prince right here, which would be really nice to get, but I don't think we're going to be able to sneak up on them. There is a ton of soldiers though, so we can easily grab a soldier. It looks like they've got, like the princes are kind of like generals that lead patrols, and they just like fight, you know? Which one was 66%? Let's go for the one that was 66%. I think we can knock him out without others seeing. Nice. Okay. Well, we got that one. That was pretty good. It's gonna be a while before Silas gets back home, though. So we'll head back. Oh man, you have no idea how long it took for me to get Silas down here. But once he's like leveled up a little bit more, I mean, it'd be nice if we could get him to lose this leg. But I'm also really scared about getting him in combat. Then we'd be able to get back and forth pretty quick. I mean, actually, being much faster than this isn't even that useful, because what ends up happening is when you speed up, it takes a while for it to load up. And so you'll get kind of a scrawny raid moving towards us. I don't think that happened when I was recording before. There was another Cannibal raid that got sent towards us, but it wasn't a scrawny raid. But yeah, if I go much faster, we're gonna have some issues with the camera, or the loading of the zones, being able to keep up. Oh look, these things cast shadows. Our cages don't, but these weird little cactus seaweed things do. Uh-oh. We got the Goreo bandits. I really don't understand the in-game explanation for these guys. Like, what's up with the cavemen, Shek, and humans, and why are they Shek and humans? Are they just buff beyond belief? Why are they, like, why do they speak like they've got a mental disability? You know? All kinds of weirdness. Oh, there's Garus down here as well. All kinds of cool stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna make a cut though. I'll see y'all once Silas gets back home. Okay, first things first, we got Danger Dom here, sitting on one of the sitting boxes by our gate. I've gone ahead and made these guys just like dedicated soldiers / medics. Danger Dom, I do want you to be also a medic. And yeah, when people come in from the gates, these guys will just flank them and hit them pretty hard, and that'll be a good way to defend ourselves. I did want to also show you that we do have a proper Cannibal raid, not a scrawny raid, but a proper raid coming our way. They are starting out all the way over there. So it's gonna take him a little while to get to us. Also, Silas was doing he's being a naughty hiver. He is going and killing the Holy Farm's livestock. So I found I was having a hard time finding wild bulls, but there's some tame bulls right here. So we can just shoot them and take their leather. It's a little bit more fun than, you know, just going to the market. This little piggy thought Okran was going to protect him. It's funny because we totally are like vegan hivers. Like, we don't actually really even eat meat. And we totally can, but we've got like our farming industry, which produces more than enough food for us. And if I wanted to, I could actually farm their cotton and their wheat and just take it. It's kind of weird, but you can just go up to like a faction's crop and then just start farming. I don't know if we actually... Do we actually farm it? It seems to me like... Wait, what? Wheat straw and water? Oh yeah, wheat straw, yeah. So if I did this enough times, I should be able to get some wheat straw. I'm not gonna do it, but that is one way to source your farming crops, is to just go to one of those farms and do a little work and take it from them. Work the field and take their crop. I don't know if that counts as an exploit, because if you work the field, maybe you could sell the crop? I don't know. Because they don't pay you for working the field, you know? But we had Silas getting ourselves some more leather. We've got this team of soldiers. They've got... And this guy, his armor is shoddy, but it's still decent, you know? It's a metal plate. He's got leather vest. This also does not have a leather vest. What about Big P? Also none. And Samba's got none. Well, we're gonna maybe try and get our soldiers some more leather here. Check them. Oh, well, we have that high grade. Maybe we could give that to our one and only Southern Hiver. I imagine Southern Hivers speak with a Southern accent. I don't know. That's at least what I tell myself. He will keep his old faction gear because it's just awesome. Okay, I'm gonna prep a little bit more, and then we'll have the... Oh, these guys are sitting on the seats. That's funny. Maybe we should get an idle area, like around the fire. We could set up some boxes. But yeah, I'm gonna prep a little bit more, and then we'll deal with the cannibal raid probably in this episode. Judging by the time, I think that'll probably be the end of the episode. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. I'll see you then. So, there's a sizable group of cannibals here. Like a little bit more than what I would like to fight. And so what I did was I ran them into Fogmen. And I don't know... It looks like the Fogmen are getting some good hits in. They've actually taken a couple of them out. I think the cannibals have the numbers though that they're gonna win. But look at how many of the cannibals went down there. So I think that we might not even need to defend ourselves. Oh my goodness, that went really well for the Fogmen. They just like killed like the whole group of them, right? Look at that. Pretty much the whole raid was killed by Fogmen. I am both impressed and terrified. These guys, their stats are... Oh yeah, they've got worse stats than the Fogmen. Oh wow. Like significantly worse. Okay, well, I'm okay with that. I'm definitely a-okay with Cannibals getting ate by Fogmen. Seems like a almost like justice. We didn't even have to fight a single one of them. Oh my goodness. I've been prepping, and all we needed to do was run them into a group of Fogmen. I've got these guys all kitted out. I gave them like the best of our pole arms. And yeah, I guess that we can just chill. Ooh, that poem's actually a really good one. That's a Katoon level 1. Actually, sorry, they all are like that. I looked at the top number, not the bottom number. Good job, Stickman. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Able to make a good amount of profit from your crafting. We also have more of this being worked on. Who should get the hat? I feel like our farmers should get those rattan hats because they're like farming hats, right? Let's get Wade one. Wade, come back just for a minute. Is it? No, it's not there. It's like this item right here. Here we go. Oh my god, Wade, you don't even have a shirt. I kind of would like more of the wheat straw because that's what you make grog with. I mistakenly was making all these vegetables like, oh hey, I'll just make alcohol from it, but you can't actually make alcohol from vegetables. It's a real bummer. Where would it be? Would it be underneath interiors? I'm not even sure. I thought it'd be crafting. I'm not seeing it there. Is it food? Yeah, the grog machine is wheat straw, which we don't have enough of. But we could easily make ourselves some more wheat straw fields. I think that we kind of need to. If we're gonna go that way. I would like to have an excess of wheat straw instead of vegetables. Get like 60 of that. Oh wait, did I actually... Oh, I think I already did that. Yeah, I did that before the before things really started up. Wait, can you go water this, please? I know it's empty. It's because you haven't watered it. Go get some storage space and water that new wheat field that we've got there. And this actually should give us enough wheat to make another field. I think we've got enough food for now, because we actually have been crafting food pretty consistently, and I've actually started making cooked vegetables as well. It's not nearly as good, but we've got a huge excess of vegetables, so much so that I actually built another storage for green fruit. And as you can see, we got more than we're gonna need. So let's do another wheat field. Another extra large one. And I think we're gonna actually need to maybe increase the size of our farmer workforce. If we're gonna do that properly. Yeah, if we get this, we'll be fine. Could one of you guys get some more water for that one field? I don't know why I'm having to do this manually, but... If that has water, it will grow. We kind of need that growing. It seems that they harvest over getting water, which is not necessarily my preference. You know, I feel like it would be good to water the crops and then harvest, but that's just me as well. Oh, and also these these bolts, they're just toothpicks. I got the research station in between episodes. I did some research for that so that we could just make and have a stockpile for Silas. But it didn't really help out much, you know, because we need to get more tech. But we actually have a ton of money, which actually reminds me, can we sell more stuff? Let's go, let's just grab all these guys. Yeah, I know we could probably upgrade our soldiers around the base a little bit more. Let's leave that there. And why don't you go ahead, oh, and make a run for Mongrel. I thought the raid failed. It says that we've got another raid coming our way, I think. Right? Unless I'm misreading that. Oh, also there's a prince and a heavy that we captured. I think that wasn't on camera, so... It seems to me like we're going to get more and more Fogmen just because they're so close. In the Western Hive, it's kind of fun to try and kidnap them, and they are better. You know, they've got higher health, and they actually have better stats as well. So it seems like it's just, in general, worth it. Let's go ahead and just see if there's any more tech that we can get with books. It's getting to the point where I'm thinking we need to send the soldiers out on a little raid to obedience. I'm also terrified at that idea. I feel like maybe we should wait till they all at least have trade leathers and the shirts. It's probably a good idea. Is getting a little bit more armor before we charge into ruins and whatnot. I'm also just not sure what else tech-wise I want at this point in the game. I mean, I would like the plate, but it's not really what I mean, you know? It's like, what do I want that I can make? Oh, Silas, maybe we can see what blueprints we can get here. Because this guy might be able to sell us some armor. Blueprints. Drifter leather pants. Get maybe padded cargo pants? That way we wouldn't need leather for that? No, let's go for the armor. Let's get drifter leather pants. Yeah, that seems like a good thing for us. And then those soldiers can get some leg protection. Okay, that looks good to me. Come back home. Yeah, because check these guys out. They don't have much either. They do have drifter leather pants that are just standard that I think we bought or stole. And we did give Silas a hive shirt and trade leathers. And Jazz also has similar gear. I actually, you know, I really like how their heads work with this helmet. It's kind of funky with the back thing kind of poking through, but it works, you know? Definitely works. I was thinking almost of getting a second armor crafter just to get people some clothes. Ooh. You're not gonna be good at crafting though, so we're not gonna have you craft. I am running out of names. I've been trying to do like music like blues and stuff. But I can't think of much more. I don't know what else to go with. Let's go with and we could just make you a miner or a farmer. You're not gonna be good at farming. You're not gonna be good at anything, let's be honest. Besides attacking. We're gonna make you an expendable. And I'm actually gonna switch you from that squad to our attack soldiers. You're gonna be the one that draws enemy fire. And we don't even have any clothes for you, so that is perfect. I don't have any clothes or weapons. But we will give you the medic job at least. Let's see, why don't we give some splints to these guys as well? And then it's also I want you to get a splint kit. Big P. And yeah. Our soldiers are looking pretty good. Expendable, oh yeah. You got hurt, so that makes sense. Man, I'm so like shocked at how well our attack went again, or that failed attack was with the Cannibal raid. We've got also 2 days until the next one comes by, and I think we've got a surplus of animal skins. Yeah, we've got quite a big surplus of animal skins. I think this is a good point to end the episode. Thank you for joining me. This has been Orange One.